these guys out here with the I almost said reef blowers. I am not in Bikini Bottom, so reef blowers are not what they use here. we have actual leaves on the ground, so it's a leaf blower. You know, not the stupid thing that I was going to say. These guys always seem to know when to turn those fucking things on, but I'm just gonna film anyways, because if I stop filming and wait for them to do whatever the hell it is they're doing over there, that means the terrorists win, and I can't let that happen, so we're gonna film anyways. Welcome back, my friends. This is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying, let's play some more Crash Team Racing as we start up the Blue Gem Cup. And, dude, we barely won that last one by just one single hair in and around my ass. I don't know how you would necessarily have one hair both in and around your ass, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. If there are people out there that can sue a high school because of the fact that, while they were out on a like a mission trip or whatever, and they got disfigured because they went swimming in an area that they weren't supposed to and got their face all sliced up by, the propeller of the boat, or the rotor, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and somehow that becomes the school's fault, then you can also have hairs in and around your ass that are also the same hair. Yeah, that's a thing that actually happened. I read about it yesterday. A school here in Salem, Salem Academy, little private Christian school. This kid went out on like a mission trip to, I don't even know where the hell it was. It was somewhere. It was somewhere in like Hawaii or South America or something. Somewhere that wasn't here. That's what it comes down to. Somewhere that was not here. He went on this mission trip to, it was like building homes for, the underprivileged or whatever it was. So, for a good cause, obviously. And I guess they were taken on a tour by some company that, that the high school hired, and it had something involving, swimming out in like this multi-purpose area. So it was an area where, people are going to be swimming, but there's also the possibility that, there might be boats, nearby or whatever. And this kid apparently, was swimming a little, further out than he was supposed to be. And so while he was swimming out there, he totally, got sliced up in the face by a boat that was passing by. And so the rotor totally gave him a good old-fashioned, like, Jackson Pollock looking thing, just splatter all the livelong day or what have you. And oh boy, this could be interesting, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Come on, yeah! I don't know how we're pulling this off. We're somehow winning these races with slow laps at the end. I don't know how that's happening, but I'm not gonna complain. It's gonna work. But yeah, so he like swims out too far, and he just gets fucking just sliced up in the face, and he gets disfigured and whatnot. And he's gonna sue the school for like $20 million or something like that, because him doing the stupid ass thing that he did, swimming way too far out in this area where boats are present, is somehow the school's fault. That, he can't control his own bullshit. And so now that's going to pretty much ruin that school if he's awarded the money. And I think that's pretty fucked up. I don't know what this whole thing about, like, everybody's got to sue. I mean, I've rehashed this topic numerous times about people illegitimately suing for things that don't need to be sued for. It's like, look, I understand that you've got some pretty outrageous medical bills, but that is not the school's responsibility. If anything, I mean, obviously it's really bad that happened, and it's while he was out on a mission trip provided by that school, but that is not their problem, man. So, fucking just own up to it, own up to your stupid mistake, and get on with your life. But that's not the way the world works anymore. It's always gonna be, oh, let me get some completely over-the-top amount of money. I mean, if you're gonna have them cover your medical bills, then that's fine, then let them cover your medical bills. But I guarantee you, just for getting sliced up on a boat's, propeller rotor thingamajig, I guarantee you that your medical bills are not fucking $20 million. I guarantee it. Unless, you know, they're using surgical materials that are made out of fucking platinum or something, which I guarantee you they don't. Unless you're like Ben Affleck or something. I don't know why Ben Affleck was the target of that. It could have been literally any other, like, A-list actor, like Denzel Washington or fucking anybody, but somehow Ben Affleck was the was the first place that I went with that. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, my brain is in very strange places because of how much my muscles hurt. Like, I now understand. I feel like I have a fairly decent understanding of what, you know, people affiliated to the mob that squealed, that ended up getting, you know, fucking cement shoes down at the bottom of the bay or whatever. I feel like I understand how that feels. I understand how that feels now. And I can tell you that with an even further burning passion inside of my balls, that I loathe at least to, like, the moon. That's a pretty long distance. I think that I loathe at least to the moon and back on a return trip. That I think squats are my least favorite thing in all of workoutdom. I really think that to be true. I really fucking think that to be true. Like, it's already bad enough that I feel like from my thighs down to my toes weighs at least like the amount that Fat Bastard weighed in Austin Powers. But it's just like when you have to put the bar on your shoulders, you know, oh my god, they hurt. Like, it's so uncomfortable. Like, you're resting so much weight with that bar on your shoulders. And, like, I've got, like, straight up bruising all over my shoulders from that fucking thing because it's so abrasive. Like, there's no padding on it at all. And I had to do multiple sets of that shit. And I had to do it on, like, this weird... Like, it wasn't just the one where you stand straight up and you just squat. Like, this was a modified squat machine type of thing. Where you're laying at, like, a 45-degree angle and you're doing it that way. And it's so uncomfortable. Holy shit. It was awful. And it was bad enough that I had to do essentially 6 sets of that fucking bull semen. It was awful. I had to do one where, like, you have to naturally do it with like your legs spread, you know, at a pretty normal, you know, squatty length. But then directly after that, then I had to do the ones where, like, you put your feet inward, where they're basically just, you know, at natural distance apart. Like, you're not actually, you know, spreading them apart a lot further that you would normally do for squats. So it was just, that one was the worst. That's the part that really got me the worst, because it's such an unnatural thing to have to try to squat down in a position like that at such a weird angle. Not to mention with a nice chunk of weight attached to it. Nothing like having to do that with big old slabs of iron on either side. But, yeah, what do you do? What the hell do you do? Like, I would take doing just insane levels of cardio over that any day. And, like, I'm a guy that really doesn't like cardio either, because I hate the amount of sweating that you do during that. And it's also so hard on my knees. That's why I can only do the elliptical machines nowadays, because doing just regular running on treadmills, it reduces my joints. It feels like somebody's taking the cartilage out of my knees and replacing them with fucking grape nut cereal. That's what it feels like. It just feels like my cartilage and my bones are just fucking disintegrating into a fine grind powder that's sold in your local grocery store as a breakfast cereal. Like, that's what it feels like. And so I have to find other ways. But I would gladly take doing just incredible amounts of cardio over doing leg day. Any fucking day. Like, even as bad as, like, just burning your arms out on doing, like, bench press. God fucking damn it. Go! Ah, that wasn't very good. Go figure, by the way. I'm gonna get hit by something at the last corner. That's like what I've been doing to people the whole fucking time. And that lost me 6 points right there. I mean, we're still ahead, but God, we could have had like a full-on stranglehold of that cup. It's fine though. It's totally fine. But yeah, like I can deal with doing like abs and doing the back and like my arms, like that type of thing doesn't bother me as much because like you can still function with having a sore upper body and core, despite the fact that those ab machines absolutely hurt really bad. I was doing this fucking like ab cruncher extreme machine last night, and like it got to the point where like my muscles were so fatigued that like they just started seizing up while I was doing, you know, the ab machine, where you gotta like you put your arms above, you know, above your head, and you hold on to the grips there, and then you're doing essentially sit-ups while you're curled, you know, you're curling inwards. And it got to the point where on my last set, just like every time I would come down and go back up is when like you're really doing the big stretching part of it. And it just felt like somebody like gave it's like the same type of feeling where you give like a 4-year-old just a big sheet of bubble wrap and they just start just destroying it. Like that's what it felt like to me. I could feel like my individual ab muscles just exploding and like bursting into flames, just completely combusting. And that's what it felt like. I was just like, I got to my last 2 reps and I was basically just yelling. I was just like, yeah, because it just hurt so damn bad. It was awful. But I'm sure everybody else inside the gym was really getting oh shit. I feel like that was maybe the right place to use that, maybe the wrong place to use it, I don't know. But I feel like everybody was just getting a hilarious amount of laughter out of that. Because I know that like everybody in there, they're listening to music on their iPod, you know, their iPods or their phones or whatever. Or the occasional person that's still, for whatever reason, still using a fucking, like a Walkman or like those little portable radios or something. God, where is this other person at? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I feel like Coco cheated. I feel like she's using like some sort of time travel thing right now. This is not... Where is she? I don't know where she is. Like, did she, like, get into like some alternate dimension or something? This is fucking weird. I can't find her anywhere. Like, where is she? It says that she's right here. Did she already finish? There's a red thing over her name. Did she? There's no way she could have possibly finished this race already. What the fuck is happening? You guys are seeing this, right? I truthfully don't understand what's going on right now. This makes no sense. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of right now. How could she possibly have found a way to have finished off this race right now? I mean, that's what they're insinuating right now, is that she already completed the entire thing. I am so confused. Like, did she like get hit at the finish line or something? And oh no, not this fucking guy, not this guy. No, you will get hit, and I will take it. Yes. So she did finish. How does that happen though? Like, did she have like a moment where like she went across the finish line and got hit by something and like went backwards, and then somehow, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So maybe she crossed the finish line at the same time that she like fell off the stage, and they placed her behind the finish line and it counted it as a full lap or something? I don't know. That's so weird. She broke the system. But that's okay, because I still won anyways. So that's all good. I'll let her have it. You know what? If she wants to cheat to try to win in a situation where she can't, then hey, that's fine. That's totally fine. I will take my blue gem and I will roll with that. And now we're good. We now have 3 straight championships. That is how dynasties are created, ladies and gentlemen. And I get to have yet again. Yeah, she's already sitting there trying to find ways to hack into the next tournament. She's like, how can I find a way? How can I find a way to fuck him over? I'm so tired of him hoisting these huge-ass gems that I could sell on the black market and make a killing. That way I wouldn't have to keep selling my organs. I'm literally half empty right now. The way that I'm alive is seriously a medical marvel at this point. Doctors can't figure it out. Okay. Now we're gonna go save right now. I think that would seem like a pretty good thing. So what are we, 95%?
Jammin', 95.5. The place for all of your summer hits.
Oh my god! I don't know why oh my god had to be part of that, but I guess it was going to be. So, my friends, when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Crash Team Racing, we've got count them, two, more than one, less than three tournaments to go. And then we get to take on the final battle. So until then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.